Hey everybody, Chris Rutz, Tough Training Guy. Thanks for joining me again on YouTube. Today we're going to talk about snacks. We've talked about what to eat for breakfast, we've talked about what to eat for lunch, we'll get to dinner, but I think one of the things that I find with my clients as well as just hearing people is the snack. What do you have between breakfast and lunch? What do you have between lunch and dinner? What do you eat before your workout? What do you eat right after your workout? All of these things are pretty simple and pretty easy. I know most of you like to just grab that Cliff Bar or that shake that you might have, something along those lines, just quick and easy, get it in, you get it done. Well, I'm going to suggest an alternative, and I really think eating real food rather than eating a Cliff Bar or a Power Bar or whatever it might be is going to be better for you in the end, and you're going to have more nutritious food, it's going to be more cost effective, and it's actually going to be easier for you to do. So let me talk about a few things that I always incorporate into my snacks throughout the day, and hopefully it'll help you guys fuel yourselves for your workouts and your recovery. In front of me are just some of the things that I use. I don't use all of these for every snack, but the thing is convenience, easy to eat, and easy to grab on the go. So my primary staple is nuts. What I do is I buy a bunch of bagged nuts. So I've got some walnuts here, got some macadamia nuts, which is actually my favorite nut. Pistachios, those are going to be in a shell. And what I do is I take a jar or a container, any size, doesn't matter, and I'll just mix a lot of nuts in there together. So as you can see, I've got a lot of nuts already mixed in here. I've got Brazil nuts and almonds in here as well. So beginning of the week, I'll fill this up, mix it up with a bunch of different nuts, and then just grab a bag full of those every morning. So that is the staple of my morning and afternoon snack. Taking on and adding to the nuts, I'll take some fruit. Again, very easy to eat fruit. Banana, orange, yes, you have to peel that. You might want to peel that in the morning before you leave if you're going to need it throughout the day. An apple. I also eat strawberries. Any kind of fruit, anything that you like is really going to be acceptable for eating with your nuts. So you're going to have some fat in there from your nuts with a little bit of protein. You're going to have your fruit with some sugars. From a vegetable perspective, I don't get overly caught up in my vegetable with my snack, although I do really like to try to have something in there throughout the day. Tomato, that's kind of a fruit slash vegetable. Cucumbers are really easy to eat. I like the English cucumbers because they come in this plastic sleeve, and I'll just break it in half and take half of it to work with me, leave half of it at home, or eat half of it, half during the morning, half during the afternoon. Very easy, very nutritious item. Another thing that I do, you can buy either pre-cut or cut it up yourself, is cauliflower, and I'll just snack on this solid throughout the day. Add that in with my snack as well. Very easy to eat. So really, anything that you can think of, just be creative. Don't get overly caught up in it. The other thing that I like to do from time to time is toasted coconut flakes or just raw coconut flakes. Add those to the nuts, makes a little bit of a different texture in there. Lastly, for protein. You can find hard-boiled eggs in just about any grocery store. Trader Joe's sells them. I think there are 6 in here or 7 in here, depending upon who counted them. Grab a couple of these during the day. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 2 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, whatever you want to do. This is a really, really solid source of clean, pure protein. So take that on. For those of you who insist on having something in a package, I've shown you this before. But sweet potato, this is a good little fuel. This is baby food sweet potato, really easy to digest. And if you do insist on having a bar, something in a container, make sure it has very, very few ingredients. Trader Joe's, if you have access to Trader Joe's, just came out with some bars. Not my favorite because you can easily eat an apple instead and some coconut flakes instead. But if you insist on having something to throw in your briefcase or in your purse, make it really simple, very easy. This is a apple and coconut fruit bar. All that's in here, apple and coconut. Grab that, grab a few nuts, and you're all set. So I hope that's given you guys a few ideas on what your snack could be to optimize your performance and optimize your fueling. Again, I really, really encourage you to try to avoid those protein shakes. Try to avoid those Cliff Bars, whatever it might be, just because of you're not getting the good nutrition by eating the whole food that you could by eating what's in front of you. Granted, those things are good in an emergency, but they really should be the exception rather than the rule. So that's it. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube. Make sure you like this video. And also follow me at Tough Training on Instagram and Facebook, and at Tough Ruts on Twitter. Look forward to your questions, and thanks for listening.